Hi everybody, it's Lorraine Scapins from Lorraine's Women's Health and Wellness website and social medias. How are you all? Of course, we do online programs to suit everybody's needs from pregnancy, postpartum, perimenopause is coming, fit and advanced mums, and we have a new No More Mummy Tummy Challenge starting very soon. But what are we going to talk about today? Today, we are going to talk about how to shop on a budget and still remain quite healthy. I asked, we ran a poll last week, what do you find the most challenging to do, whether that's your regular weekly exercise or healthy eating. Now, it was kind of 50-50, but it was gearing more towards sticking to healthy eating. But what did come up was that some of us are finding it quite challenging on a budget to shop healthy. Now, I know times have changed quite significantly here in New Zealand, many parts of the world, and now there's so many of us budgeting who may not have needed to quite as meticulously in the past. I myself, shopping at the supermarket, am now a human calculator, and I have done that since June or July, since things started getting quite tough. Many of us have mortgage repayments going up, coming off a low fixed rate. Our mortgage is going up over $130 a week, which is massive and significant for us. So we're going to struggle, and we need to find where those extra dollars are coming from. And so many of us are in that similar position. And like I say, now budgeting, supermarket prices are going up, fruit and veg are set to go up even higher over here in New Zealand, again with the past floods and cyclone, etc. So what can we do? This is what I have been doing. This is helping. I'm saving around about $100 to $150 a week on what I'm going through. So I'm going to share with you guys today how I'm shopping now, how I'm trying to save dollars, how meticulous I'm kind of being, and then we can all share each other's tips. So hopefully we come up with a huge amount of tips to share amongst everybody. So the biggest thing I am doing is that, of course, is being a human calculator, going around the supermarket and stopping when I reach that target for the day. So this can be quite hard, and also, you know, it's not embarrassing or anything, because what I found in the last few months is pretty much everybody in the supermarket is doing it. People are using calculators on the phones. People are taking calculators in. I'm talking to people in the aisles who are making different choices depending on cost. So a couple of things what I now do. For me, having teenagers, I have avoided doing a big shop. So through COVID times, I was doing a weekly shop, just not going in the supermarket as much, and that was okay. But now what I find is if I do a big shop, my kids are just like human dustbins. They eat it all within a couple of days. So that is not going to work for me, because then I obviously need to go again, and it's increasing the budget. So I am now going to the supermarket 3 or 4 times a week. So that for me, I know this is going to increase time, but that for me is saving dollars. I also hide school snacks, etc. in the car so that they're not all gone, because my 11-year-old, she's like a little secretive eater. She will go in and take some of the packets of chips or fruit sticks, etc., and go and eat all of those. So I need to hide those. So that's what I'm doing to save money. Otherwise, that could be double a week in what I'm buying for school lunch boxes. So I've avoided a big shop because the kids just eat whenever I do, and then that hiding away the lunchbox treats, etc. So they are not snacking on them at any other time apart from in the school lunchboxes. All right, a great tip as well, instead of buying ready-made burgers, make them. Mince, and I'm going to come on to my specials, this saves us around about $10 per meal, making your own burgers. That's a great cost-effective meal for us. That's probably one of the best ones through the week. Also, I only tend to buy a lot of items when they're on special. You've got to know your supermarkets. You know that one week things are on special, then the next week they're not. Then they go on special again, then they're not. Okay, so have different alternatives for those weeks. So sometimes, you know, I do buy fruit juice, but I'm only going to buy it on special because it varies from $3.99 to $6.50. So that again is a massive saving just on one thing. So I only buy in special, and I would say that try and buy everything. Look at your meats. Now this again may mean shopping at different supermarkets, and again lots of people are doing this because it's saving significant dollars. You know, you can go to one place and the meat is really expensive compared to another, and then only again buy whatever meat is on special and have a look in those special fridges. If you can, say this week the full chickens were on special here in New Zealand for $11.99, so if you can within your budget, buy 2 or 3 of those, and don't forget to start saving things for leftovers as well. Things what I've found as staple, I never had to buy a lettuce for 6 months, and I didn't realize how much they'd gone up. We buy lettuce seedlings for 40 cents. They're growing here again in New Zealand. I know you can't do this in the UK, etc. New Zealand, Australia, you can. Lettuces will grow all year round. So I try and suggest for staple things like that, lettuce, to grow them, you know, and it doesn't take up much room. So I've been doing that to save dollars. For dairy produce, definitely start to buy the cheaper brands. I found that there's very little difference, but $2 to $3 variation in price. So this is for your cheese, yogurts. You know, the yogurt that we used to have is up over $9.50 now a tub, which is just absolutely ridiculous in price. So we do the budget milk, which is actually even better for coffee. I've been on that for a while, so do look at those in your dairy. I'm not sure again in other parts of the world if your dairy's gone up as significantly as what it has in New Zealand. If it, like, also as well, you may need to stop kind of shopping online as well to get more bang for your buck, which I know is hard, especially if you're a busy mom with kids and babies at home. But you could start to save a lot of money by not shopping online and going to the supermarket and giving that time to look at things, and then a few days later go to the different supermarket and see what's happening there. That's what I'm definitely trying to do as well, because if you're running your kids anywhere, so use that as a time or a drop off to go to a different supermarket. Try and shop in season. This is something that, again, in New Zealand and Australia, we are used to doing because we don't tend to get a lot of overseas product. Whereas I know when I go back home to the UK, we can get anything at any time of the year. We can get strawberries whenever we want to, whereas in New Zealand, we only get strawberries in season between that November, January time. So if you shop in season, you should be able to save you dollars as well. In terms of shopping healthy, we need to start to think of healthy things and what we can create on a budget. And one of those is smoothies. Spinach, frozen spinach, pop that in your freezer. Bananas, super cheap. Peanut butter for your protein. Dried fruit, these can all be added into a smoothies with a little bit of fruit juice, coconut water. Let me think what else there is. Coconut water, I've just got a message off a client, and normal water. Okay, so I made a smoothie the other day with spinach, frozen blueberries, frozen fruits, really good on a budget. because again, it goes so much further, and you can use it for baking, you can use it for smoothies, you can use it on granola, etc. In the morning, you can stir it into porridge. So you're getting the antioxidants in there, you're getting your vitamins and your minerals still whilst on that budget and thinking about that. So going back to my smoothie, it was, sounds awful, but it was actually quite nice. Spinach, a little bit of coconut water, frozen blueberries, mint from the garden, and I actually added a big heaped tablespoon of peanut butter. Bang. That was my lunch. It was on a go. So delicious. A couple of ice cubes thrown into that. Also as well, which is a biggie, is baby's not too bad, even up to 2-year-olds, but try and avoid taking your kids to the supermarket. They can add so many dollars to your shop unless they're actually cued onto it themselves. So again, talking about budgets to older children, so then they can start to get an idea of budgeting and how they can cut costs themselves, and really starting to think about it. And it's great for their maths as well. So they're my tips and how I'm saving, definitely saving around about $100 a week. You know, my weekly shop this time last year was getting over that $550 up to $600 a week mark, which was just ridiculous. And I've not got that to spend at all at the moment. And now I have definitely got it down to around about the $400, $450 going on that. And I'm trying actually to even make it go further and stretch it out. Mince as well can also double up. So we're a family of 5. If I buy a large packet of mince, I can do a significantly large lasagna, and that will do us 2 nights. So, and I'll split it. I'll not necessarily have it the night after. I will do it the night after that. We also have a great tip, which I've just found is recently, is still the free range chicken nibbles, which is a brand from Turks. I don't have any affiliation with any of these products, but I just find it's great, really good value. I think it's $9. And that's a family meal and enough for leftovers for Ian for his lunch the next day. So I will do that with garden potatoes. Again, they are so good to budget. Some salad, or and I'll also roast some capsicums possibly with the potatoes. So we can remain healthy on a budget, because if you stop buying a lot of that crap, the biscuits and the extra packaged food for the kids, because you've reduced that shop, the sweets, etc., you are starting to be able to put that into maybe more fruits and vegetables to pack out those evening meals, etc. In terms of a good thing, what I got for my kids last year was a toasted sandwich maker. They are so reasonable. My kids are not cereal fans or kind of that breakfast fan in the morning. You know, in the UK, I used to have cereal, toast, eggs. Eggs are great. I know eggs are, but look around, shop. We have got a great deal from a local farm. At the moment, we are getting 30 eggs for $20. That does us 2 weeks. And that is still very, very reasonable compared to supermarket price, which is $10 for 12. Talk to people, get with, you know, everybody, people who you don't even think are in this similar situation at the moment, and everybody's got kind of advice and tips and where to go. So like that for the eggs, hey, we split a home kill with our neighbor last year, again, to save on meat. So all things like that. So I think we need to change going to the one shop for everything now, and we do need to start to come away and look at areas to reduce our overall food budget. And hopefully I've reduced your food budget that well that you can all do a No More Mummy Toy challenge with us in the end of March and beginning of April. So please, everybody, share your tips below. Let's help one another. Hopefully I've shared a couple of things for you guys there. You're welcome to save, share this video, Keep following us on our socials. We're here on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Fit Mums Challenge, all the Rainscapings. You will find us. Okay, and also on Pinterest and TikTok. All right, for all your Fit Mum online programs and for more information, go to my website, pregnancyexercise.co.nz. Thank you for being here and supporting me, a small business. It means so much. Take care, everybody, and I will talk to you all soon. Workout time, Thursday morning. Bye, everybody.